Hey everyone, welcome for day 4 challenge. So today's question is apply transforms over each element in array. Given an integer array and a mapping function returns a new array with a transformation applied to each element. So we will be having an array and a function. So function will be applied to each and every element which is present in an array. The returned array should be created such that return array of I is equal to function parameters are array of I and I. Please solve it without a built-in array.map method. So what is array.map method? Array.map is a loop like a for loop where you will be getting an element index or a full array in it. So let's talk about you have an array of 1, 2 and 3. So how this map work? Map uses an arrow function. So map you will be having two things, that is a current value and other thing will be index. Okay, and talking about the functionality, you will be writing your code over here and then you will be returning a value. So we have an I as an index over here. So we will be using this I. So what are the alternatives of map? Map is a simple loop. You can use for each. Then we can use while, recursion. An example now. Array 1, 2, 3. Function is +1 n and returns n plus 1. So this is as name suggests, it is a +1. So whichever number you will be passing, it will be adding 1 to it. So the solution is the output is 2, 3 and 4. Okay, pretty straightforward. Then example 2, we have array 1, 2, 3. The function is +i. +i is an index over here. N plus I, it will be giving you 1. Then 2 plus index is 1. So it will give you 3. And 3 plus index, that is 3 plus 2, it will give you 5. Talking about the third example, which is having an array of 10, 20, 30. And function will be returning always constant, which will giving you 42, 42, 42. Let's go through the solution now. So first thing we need is a variable. Let's take an variable. So I took it as a return array. Now we need to iterate through each and every element with a traditional for loop. Loop will start at the 0th index and it will be ending till array.length -1 till the last element. So as index starts from 0, so it will be finishing at array.length -1. In this loop, we will be getting a return value from an fn and we will be catching this into a return array. So how will we write it? So we have a return array. In that specific index, we will be getting a return value from the function which is already present and we will be storing into an returned array. And now we will be returning a returned array. Let's try and run this. So all the test cases are accepted. Let's try to optimize this. Now we will be removing a returned array which is an extra state or a memory present. So let's see how we can do it. Now we don't have returned array. Now we will be saving this in an array itself. So it's a in memory changes. So now we will be replacing return array with an array. Over here we are replacing the elements of an array itself. Let's try and run this. It is accepted. Let's use an ES6 syntax over here. So we can use reduce. So let's see how we can use reduce over here. This is the basic syntax of a reduce. So this is an accumulator where you will be getting a solutions from the previous iterations. Then element, it will give you an array element, specific index according to the specific index. Then I is an index. So what is this empty array? So this empty array is an initial value of an accumulator. So now let's go through the logic. In this solution, we are pushing a return value of fn to an accumulator. The next thing we will be doing is returning an accumulator. Let's try and run this. So this worked. Let's try to submit it. Yes, this worked too. Thanks for watching.